They propose it for the months, okay? Opening, say June something, closing September something or whatever. And then the hours of operation. And then, again, this thing will have a timer on it so that some kid can't turn it on.
But again, we're
and
paying,
leave it.
we're paying the town of Plattsburgh for the water that's getting used for the splash pad.
Absolutely.
That's 1 million gallons that we're just paying for to run on the ground.
To be used for the splash pad, yeah.
I mean,
It's about.
I think other improvements should be done to the park, like maybe fix the fence, put a fence around the basketball court, a community garden, that doesn't cost anything. You know, perennial day, maybe we could plant flowers in the town park, safe spots for mowing, you know, kind of something where the community can get together. It doesn't cost anything.
Write up your recommendations and hand them to us and we'll see what we can do. As far as the fence, I'm waiting for a company to fix the fence. That was,
Maybe take it down and put Jersey barriers up, it'd look better than what it does now. It's been like that for almost a year now.
No, it hasn't been a year, okay? It's nowhere near a year.
It's been a while.
And I'm not gonna get into the specifics, you know, of what the person was that hit it and the insurance.
Well, I'm not saying that, it's a liability for the town. If someone gets hurt on the fence, then it's a liability for the town. That's my only concern. I mean, you know, it doesn't look good either. So, I mean.
No, I mean, I will tell you that I even spoke to Casella that was down here the other day, actually somebody at Casella that said that their guys would do that, but if they didn't have to reset the uprights, once he found that the uprights would bend.
We'll just take them down and put Jersey barriers up and be done with it totally.
Well, Jersey barriers are $240 to $250
Just
a piece. Then what are we gonna do with them now?
We got cameras here. I mean, take it down and, I mean, who's driving over there? I mean, the basketball court you can't even really access because you have to go over there and you shoot your basketball and then you chase it for an hour. I mean, the court used to be here and it used to be all fenced in. So I mean, I'm totally baffled on why it got moved and the fence got taken away from the basketball court. Now we got a fence that's destroyed. It's kind of all messed up.
Yeah, well, that fence was not part of the basketball court.
Well, I understand that, but that fence was put up after they moved the basketball court. And then the basketball court just got ignored with no fence on it.
I wasn't on the board, I don't know what to tell you why it got moved or whether it was wrecked.
Because of the parking lot, they
made the parking lot bigger. But still, I mean, you put the basketball court way over there where nobody goes, I mean, it's kind of out of the way, and then you're gonna put a splash pad in between.
Believe me, they use it, we hear them at night.
Right. You know, I'm just saying, a simple fence on each side of it just to stop the ball from people shooting would be, you know, a great thing.
Again, if you wanna make those recommendations,
That's why I'm here.
And give them to me, and then we'll work on that in a work session and see how much money that we wanna spend on.
Okay.
I got no problem with that.
Well, like I said, community garden is just, you know, putting an advertisement in the paper saying, well, I'm gonna get together, we can have a garden, you guys can bring down vegetables, plant them, somebody till up the place, and I'm sure we get volunteers to do that. I mean, that would be something to bring the community together, you know, and kind of beautify the little place and stop a spot from having to be mowed. Kind of just save a little bit of gas, so. Just something to think about. I mean, a lot of towns do the community garden kind of thing in a community, you know, area space with plants, flowers, you know, kind of beautify areas, you know.
We'd have to hire somebody to till a spot up, but yeah.
Well, I'm sure you could get somebody to volunteer that. I don't see a problem with that.
I know, you keep saying volunteers, but we can't even hire people to work.
Well, how do they know?
Bid contracts.
How do they know though? I mean, you're advertising in the paper.
Well,
I don't know anybody this day and age that even gets the paper.
Like I said, they're not gonna know because it wasn't even on our radar, any of these things that you're bringing up. So if you would like to see that as a community resident, please write them down, email me, and I will bring it up at the next work session and we'll look at all of them and see what the board wants to do. I'm not saying they're bad ideas. I'm just saying you gotta give us time from the time that you yell at us about it to try.
I'm not trying to yell at you. I'm just trying to give you some ideas of something that doesn't cost $200,000 to put in and waste water that we don't have, that we have to purchase from another town. You know, that doesn't make any sense in where I'm coming from. It doesn't make any sense to pour more water underground. Yeah, I know it's great for the kids and all, but we could update our park here. I mean, the playground equipment here is 20 years old. So I mean, it really kind of does need to be upgraded.
That's part of the insurance money.
Yeah, but I mean, again, you said you hired a company that didn't know how to put it together. So I mean, that doesn't do us any good. We've been waiting for October since this stuff to be done. So I mean, that's a long time.
They didn't say that they didn't know how to put it together.
We said you had to hire somebody else that knew how to put it together. So
I said that
we can hire a contractor to do it. I mean,
Are you gonna let me speak and answer any of these questions, or you just wanna speak?
I just
to
wanted
yell
to
at me?
speak and let everybody understand, and
Because look,
that's fine.
I'm very good with answering any of the questions that I can, okay? I'm not gonna be scolded up here though, okay? That is not what we're here for. All I'm asking you to do is to give me something in writing of what you would like done. As far as misspeaking, you may have misunderstood what I said. I didn't say they couldn't put it together. I said they wanted to make sure that they put it together the way that it is supposed to be done and it is tensioned correctly and the things are set up with the right torque specifications. So yes, they do not, okay, normally put together playground equipment, but they were hired originally to take care of the vandalism, which they do clean up, okay? But when the insurance looked at it, they said that it was gonna cost more to do the cleanup than it was to replace it. So that's not the board's issue. You take that up with Selective Insurance, okay? Because they're the ones that decided to replace it rather than spend the money to have it cleaned. And some of the stuff couldn't be cleaned because it was etched into the playground equipment. And they can't fix that. So, again, don't scold me. Ask me questions and I'll answer what I can for you, okay?
Could I just answer a question that you had had? At the next work session, I will bring the change up. Like I said before, the board is gonna entertain that. The next work session, I will bring it up and see if the board would agree to let the address at the beginning of the meeting. So that, whenever we have the next work session, I will do that.
I was
Thank you.
thinking the
Okay.
second one, because our first
Second one.
session is only 4
Okay.
or 5 days from now.
So the next time around.
Thank you. I mean, I'm not the only one, because I mean, if you have something that could change your opinion on a resolution, for me to speak after you've already made the resolution, doesn't make any sense to me. If I have something that might alter your opinion.
Yeah, you've made very good points, and I don't think anybody here, I can't speak for everybody, but I understand what you're saying. And I will take that into consideration when we deliberate that at our work session, and that's where it has to start, because then we have to do a resolution, and you might as well do a whole new resolution for our meeting minutes, because it's the same amount as what it would be to do an amendment to that resolution. So we'll just do another resolution with the changes, and if it passes the board, then we'll do the meeting minutes, or meeting rules. All right? Anything else, sir? Okay. Anybody else?
I do have to say something.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
had a procurement policy here. You have to have sealed bids for over 35,000.
Okay, so.
I'm sure your projects aren't gonna be below that.
No.
Pretty sure.
Thank you very much, so I answered that one. It'll go out to field bid again. Good looking up. Did you Google?
No, I have it here. I thought I
You're
had
just
it.
so, that's 28 years right there,
Mhm.
experience. If that's it, then, our next regular meeting will be 6/27 of 2023. That's a Tuesday at 6 PM. Work sessions, if needed, will be 6/5 and 6/20 of 2023. And like I just stated on the record, I believe that the next one will probably be on the 20th, prior to the next meeting. So that way we'll have some of this other stuff worked out.
And that's a Tuesday, because 19th is a holiday.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you for pointing that out. That 6/20 is a Tuesday, not a Monday night, due to the holiday. Thank you. So I think it's better to have it, unless you guys want to have that first work session 4 days from now.
Doesn't matter to me.
Kevin, what was the date of the second work session?
It's gonna be June 20th of 2023.
6 o'clock?
Yes, sir.
Is that good with you?
All right, so I need a motion to adjourn?
No?
No?
You got your executive session.
When does the ice
So I
cream
need a
place
motion.
You screwed it. You closed it already.
Yep, I forgot all about that, we everything else we discussed. So can I get a motion? You wanna make a motion?
Yes, I
I make a motion, and second,
To discuss.
a personnel issue. On the website. 'Cause we gotta be more specific now, we just can't say personnel. Personnel issues at the website.
No, it's
You
hard to
said
get out
a
of these,
appointed
isn't it?
person.